It was 1987 and I got a computer for my birthday, which is an amazing gift for any 12 years old in any century. However, there was an issue, which I discovered later. My parents bought me an Atari 800 XL, while all my friends had C64s.
Why was that a problem?
Both of them have the same 8-bit processor and same capabilities.
And Atari was famous for having many great games in that decade.
Technically yes, but not in my country. Atari 800 XL was on sale only once with only 2 games in 1987 and never again was imported in my country. While C64 got really popular and all of my friends got hundreds of games to play with.
Little landlubbers. Piracy was more common on land than on the seas in that decade.
So I decided I will write my own games, but I needed to learn how. The internet was not available yet, and only one magazine had occasionally articles on how to program an Atari. I remember how often I was waiting for the next issue all month, and then all articles were C64 only.
Poor kid.
However, it was not all lost, as there were 2 books available, one on the Atari's basic language and the another one on the 65000 microprocessor. So first I wrote simple little programs in BASIC and I learned assembly as well. However, don't imagine me using the fancy assembly compilers of today, as I didn't have any.
So, what did you do?
I actually memorized the numbers representing the commands, aka machine code or opcode, and I typed them directly.
That sounds insane.
Finally, I felt ready, and I set out to build my first game, a breakout clone. It worked great. It had different colored blocks to break, and you could spin the ball depending on where you hit it. I also wanted to add some power-up drops in bubbles, but I ran into a problem with circles. To draw a circle, you need trigonometry, and I was only 12, so I would have to wait 2 more years in school to learn that.
Shiver me timbers. He got marooned.
Luckily, my father had a friend who also had an Atari computer, and he was an engineer. I just had to wait for the next inter-family dinner party so I could ask his help to explain trigonometry.
Did he agree?
Luckily, yes, and I could finish my game.
Could you show us?
I don't have it anymore, but I could mock it up with Unity in a few minutes.
2 hours later.
It looked something like this.
Cool.
And what happened after?
My goals were set. I know what I want to be when I grow up.
An astronaut.
A ballroom dancer.
A millionaire.
A pirate.
No, a programmer. So, looking back, I think now my parents bought me the right computer.
Thanks for subscribing.
Smash the like button too.
Thank you for watching and see you next time.